league in catches. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 18 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Pickett to throw on first down. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to 28-yard line. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Counter play with Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Play action. Pickett. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First and 10, here's Pickett. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. after the pick six. Here's Pickett to try again. And it's complete to Adams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. The slot man in motion right. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Raiders hit 6-5 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The center receiver in motion to the right. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. A timeout here for an injured player, and definitely not what this defense wants to see. It's Khalil Mack who's in some discomfort. More from L.A. in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air on first down with Pickett. Open man, that's Renfro. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Here's Jacobs. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Pickett now on 1st down. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Pickett. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Ball start, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Here's Pickett. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second down and goal. Pickett. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams with this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Holding, offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Khalil Mack, of course, the former Raider, there to make the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Pickett sets up play action. And he fires one incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Slot man moves right. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete here to Waller. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's got Rome, the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Still first down.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Looking to throw, Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down at the 33.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Pickett. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
132 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Pickett. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are right back in the Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Pickett back to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Adams the man in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second down, Jacobs once more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play.
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Pickett to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for 1st downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it.
In addition, you probably got a quarterback that's a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Runs over him. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Las Vegas, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7 and 5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the...
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building. we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers.